Hello, Trisha. What were you doing at my shop earlier? Don't tell me that you were there shoplifting.
What? No, I was just looking at some cakes. Besides, I made a purchase. I would never shoplift.
What? But you're the poorest person in our town, right? You can't afford our high-end cakes. I know that you were trying to steal them.
What do you mean, the poorest person in town? I don't care if you call me poor or rich. But I can't have you making false accusations that I was trying to steal the cakes.
I mean, you can't even afford it. I saw you buying the cheapest cake we were selling, too, and you left our shop as if you were running from us. No matter how I looked at you, I could tell that you're a thief.
Well, I didn't think you were working. If only I knew, I wouldn't have gone to your shop. I would have ordered online instead.
Oh, does that mean you didn't know that I own that cake shop? I guess you need to communicate with the local people more.
What? Are you the owner of that shop?
That's right. I put in so much effort until I finally got my shop to be introduced on the magazines and TV. But after I put in all my effort, I made it happen.
Okay, I've been there a few times, but I've never seen you there.
Look, do you really think the owner will always be at the front of the house? Of course I hired employees. One of my part-time workers happened to call out sick today, and that's why I was there.
Okay, I see. I had no idea.
Did you say you've been at our shop a few times? I see. Well, that must be why my sales were looking a little strange.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
You must have been stealing. The cookies that are outside the sneeze guard are easy to steal.
Oh, give me a break. I would never do that. You can't accuse me without any evidence.
I have evidence. It's the fact that you're poor. But I guess it can't be helped. No matter how poor you are, you still have to manage to live. You're a single mother with a child. You're in a situation where you had no choice but to steal.
No, I said I didn't steal anything. It's true that I'm a single mother. But we're not in a deficit to the point where I'd have to steal from others.
Well, this conversation won't go anywhere. But what I want you to know is that I understand you, so you don't have to be scared.
No, I'm not scared of anything. I just want you to stop accusing me of stealing.
Okay, fine. Anyway, please don't come near us, okay? Just like how you're in a dire need to steal, I can't afford to have my products stolen. You understand, right? If you're going to steal, I'd like you to steal from others.
Why do you hate me so much?
What? I don't hate you. I'm saying this for your sake.
You're lying. You're just trying to make me a thief.
Ugh, you're just victimizing yourself. I only want to live in this town safely, and if there's a criminal among us, we can't keep order.
A criminal?
This town is known as a high-end residential area. There are a lot of expensive standalone houses, right?
Yes, I know that. So what?
And among all of us, you're the only person who lives in an old apartment. To add, you drive a cheap used car. Whenever you're picking up your child, you look like a peasant.
Well, different peasants wear different things.
But you're always wearing gray clothes. All peasants wear gray clothes.
Not only are you assuming that I'm a thief, you're also assuming that whoever is wearing gray is a peasant.
To add, you're always wearing cheap clothes. This is why everyone's afraid of you.
Afraid? Why? Is it because I'm wearing gray, cheap clothes?
I'm sure you're aware. Molly, Michelle, and I, among our social group, all have husbands who work for the same company.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
And that company owns several high-end apparels. It means that they're professional when it comes to fashion.
Okay, so just because you guys are married to professionals in fashion, you're saying that you guys are also professionals in fashion?
I won't necessarily say that, but we all have high standards when it comes to fashion. So when we see someone who's poor with no fashion interest, like you in our town, we tend to get scared. It can't be helped.
Even after you explained it, I still don't get why anyone would be afraid of me.
So please don't come near us, okay? We just want this town to stay peaceful. What? Are you not coming? Who cares? You should come. Sure, Kelly will be there, but who cares about her?
I care. She even said not to come near you guys. She treats me as if I'm a monster who lives in this town.
Well, I guess she can be too prideful in her own ways. She tends to lie all the time because she wants others to respect her. So it's just a waste of time to be taking her words seriously.
I knew she keeps lying, but she treated me as if I was a thief the other day, and she insulted me so badly. She even said that she understands my struggles, and I was shocked to hear her say that.
I get it. She wants to look like a wealthy person who's sympathetic with poor people. She's always talking about it, like the donations she makes. I don't even know if she's telling the truth, though.
Michelle, why does she like you so much? You live in an apartment too, right?
Well, that's because our husbands work for the same company. Besides, I'm great at communicating, unlike you, Trisha. I have a likable personality.
I envy you. I've been trying my best to be cheerful too.
It's because you're an introvert. You're not very approachable. I can see why others struggle to get along with you.
I see. Coming from you, it's probably true. I'll try harder.
But I don't think it's fair for you to be treated like this, though. I know that you're a kind person. Kelly is only targeting you because you seem to be introverted and she thinks you'll never retaliate. So it's nothing for you to be ashamed of.
Really? Thanks.
Yep, Kelly just tends to look down on everyone around her. She wants to be in control of our social circle.
I don't even know how she comes up with that thought.
So you should join the New Year's party. You just have to stay confident and I'll protect you if anything happens. It's a good opportunity to get right back at Kelly.
Get right back at her?
That's right. Trisha, you're the CEO of the company that our husbands work at. If you use that information, since no one else knows, you'll get to retaliate.
But I'm not sure if I should mix up personal matters in a professional setting.
Don't worry, we'll just make her shut up. You just have to make sure you don't end up abusing your power as the CEO.
But I'm not sure if I should say it. I've become the CEO only recently, too.
But Kelly always says things that shouldn't come from her own. If you're going to crush her into pieces, you need to understand her personality and get right back at her.
I feel like I'm in an RPG.
Trisha, you can't just let her keep treating you like this. Let's make Kelly shut up.
Yeah, I've always hated how she talks to me. I'll try my best.
Stay calm and consistent with your demeanor. Good luck. I don't recall inviting you. Besides, I told you the other day not to come near us.
What? But I was invited to the group chat.
Oh, I forgot to ban you from that group. I invited everyone in the group chat, but it wasn't directed at you.
Okay, I had no idea.
Besides, I only made a reservation for myself, Molly, Michelle, and our children. It's a reservation for 6. We don't have a seat for you and your daughter.
I see. I thought there would be more people.
The evening party is the main event. This is the afternoon party. Besides, it has nothing to do with you since you won't be participating. I'm going to ignore you, even if you were to say anything further.
Oh my goodness.
We're going to enjoy the New Year's party today. Oh, but I know that you and your daughter are here for the lucky money, so we want you gone.
Okay, I'm firing all of your husbands then.
Huh? You can't do that. Stop getting carried away just because we've been nice to you all along. No one wants to see a peasant like you.
I'm the CEO of Summit and Tide Corporation, so I have the authority to fire your husbands.
Huh? Jeez, that's such a funny way to act tough. Are you calling yourself the CEO of Summit and Tide Corporation? This is going to be a funny story to tell at the party tonight.
I was recently headhunted, and I've become the CEO. If anything, please take a look at our company's website.
Sure, I'll do that.
Have you taken a look?
Sure, your name is on here. Oh, you should be so glad that someone with the same name had become the CEO.
Excuse me?
I'm sure you were happy to find out that someone with the same first and last name had become the CEO of Summit and Tide Corporation. But it's so obvious you can't possibly be the CEO.
How is it not possible?
I told you before, you're classless and you're always wearing clothes like a peasant. Summit and Tide is a large company that runs multiple high-end apparels. There is no way that the CEO there would be wearing cheap, plain clothes.
Whether how I dress is plain or not is up to every perspective, so you're free to feel however you like. But what makes you say that I wear cheap clothing?
Look, I used to work in the fashion industry at one point, too. I've been uploading my outfit on my social media every day, too.
Are you saying that you can tell that I wear cheap clothes just by looking at them?
I could tell what kind of material is being used in your clothing just by looking, and I can also tell whether you're wearing anything from high-end brands. The coat that you were wearing earlier, you must have bought it on sale at a department store.
What? No, it's not.
Regardless of where you bought it, I can tell that it's from a cheap brand. I can't believe you have the guts to wear that coat as you walk on the street.
Here's the coat that I was wearing earlier. Let me send you the link.
What? 2,600?
It's a product from Summit and Tide, too. How do you not know this? Besides, if you can tell whether it's cheap or not just by looking, you should have known that this coat is expensive.
Well, I couldn't really tell because I only saw you for a quick moment. I'm sure I would have noticed if I'd taken a close look.
Okay, but then the clothes that I always wear are also the clothes that are also imported by Summit and Tide. They're all from renowned brands from other countries.
What?
It's true that I like passive colors. So I end up looking plain all the time, but I make sure I consider my outfit.
But I've seen you at a cheap clothing store.
Sure, I'm not all about wearing expensive clothes only. Besides, there are a lot of clothing that are cheap but high quality. I prefer to have something that I could wear over years.
Well, then I don't really care.
Please don't switch the subject. I want you to apologize for lying.
What? What is it? I never lied about anything.
Yes, you did. You said that you could tell whether an item is expensive or not just by looking. You can't even tell just by looking, so you need to admit that you lied.
What the heck is wrong with you? You're also a liar. You're telling a ridiculous lie that you're the CEO of Summit and Tide.
I'm telling the truth. Take a look at this link. It's an article in which a business magazine interviewed me.
Wait, so it is true?
Have you taken a look at it? My picture is there too. I don't think you can accuse me of lying at this point.
I see. So the CEO must have the same first and last name and also similar facial features as you. I know that I'm right. You can't possibly be the CEO.
If the person has the same first and last name and the same face, that's me at that point.
No way. I mean, my husband never said anything.
He probably doesn't even know that the new CEO lives in his neighborhood. I've met your husbands before I became the CEO. But I don't think they would have remembered my face after meeting me just once.
Hey, I had no idea. If only I knew, I wouldn't have called you names.
Anyway, I'll be firing your husbands. It's too risky as a company to keep people with wives who are extremely judgmental and discriminatory.
Wait, I said I had no idea. It was your fault for hiding it all along.
So, unless I was the CEO, you would have never been willing to apologize. You're saying that it was okay for you to have been judgmental and insulting if it's towards someone in poverty?
No, that's not what I'm trying to say.
You were only bringing up your self-esteem by taking advantage of me. You wanted to feel as if you were a celebrity. You're a terrible person to have hurt others for your sake.
I don't consider myself a celebrity. Why would you say anything like that?
Of course not. You're not a celebrity. But you're trying to make yourself look like one all the time. To prove that, you lied that you were the owner of that cake shop.
What?
My friend owns that cake shop. You just work part-time at that cake shop, and yet you said that you were the owner. That was such a bold lie.
Well,
Go ahead and give me an excuse if you can. How exciting. You can't even give an excuse, can you? I guess you only know how to tell a lie, but not an excuse. The owner of that cake shop was also concerned to know that you were calling yourself the owner. So, please stop lying. You're causing trouble to others, and most importantly, you're humiliating yourself.
damn it. Fine, I guess you defeat me at this time. But since you're going to fire your employees for personal reasons, I'm going to spread that rumor on the internet.
Excuse me?
And you'll end up going viral. I'm sure you'll have to step down from being the CEO.
I'm fine with that. Your husband's already acknowledged their resignation.
What?
All three of them told me that they planned on resigning. I exaggerated to say that I'm firing them, but they all agree to this.
What's going on? I don't get this. My husband hasn't said anything.
You can reach out to him to see what he says if you like. I don't really mind if you spread the word online, too. Go ahead and please yourself.
I called my husband, and he says he wants a divorce. Hey, what's going on? Why is this happening?
Let me tell you the truth. Your husbands are aware of what you've done to me. Michelle told them about it.
What? Michelle?
That's right. Michelle is my childhood friend. She decided to reveal what you have done to me, along with my true identity. They decided to voluntarily resign after feeling ashamed of what their wives had done. But I prefer not to lose the manpower, so I first declined their resignation.
So, when you said that you were going to fire them...
It was just for the show. They all agreed to this. I thought that I'd get to punish you by doing so.
You better be kidding. What's wrong with all of you? I can't believe Michelle betrayed me.
Yes, Michelle gave me the courage to do this, and I really appreciate her. Without her, I probably chose to just let myself be your target.
I'm never going to forgive you for doing this to me. I still have other people on my side. I am going to retaliate against you for doing this.
No, you don't. And we're canceling the New Year's party tonight, too. Please take a look at what's going on in our group chat.
Huh? Everyone left the room.
Everyone's been sick and tired of you. Michelle helped me out, and they all decided to boycott you. I envy Michelle for being so powerful to have given everyone the courage to do so.
I don't care about that. They can't just boycott me like this.
Yes, they can, Kelly. You're a criminal.
What?
The owner of that cake shop talked to me the other day. She said that one of her employees had been stealing her products.
What?
So, she decided to install a surveillance camera in the back. And, Kelly, you would know what she saw.
A surveillance camera? Oh, God.
I couldn't believe it after you called me a thief. So, Kelly, I'd like you to leave this town.
What? Why do I have to leave the town? Work has nothing to do with our personal lives.
I only want this town to stay peaceful. You are the one who taught me that this town won't stay peaceful when we have a criminal around. Kelly's husband broke up with her. All her friends had cut ties with her as well. She was isolated from everyone else in town. She was fired from the cake shop that she was working at part-time. To add, she was liable to pay for everything that she had stolen, which made her broke, and she's facing challenges finding a new home. Even then, she insisted on staying in town. But she must have felt tired after everyone continued to ignore her. The moment we realized, she vanished from town. I don't know what she's currently up to. As for me, after she left the town, I've been able to live more confidently about myself. I really appreciate Michelle for helping me be where I am today. I feel like her advice to stay calm and stay consistent with my demeanor had been helpful too. Michelle is currently the leader figure in our social circle, as she gets everyone within our social circle together. She's always kind to others while she's great at leading people, so she's a fit to that role. The others, as well as Michelle herself, seem to enjoy how things are now. I hope this town stays a peaceful, enjoyable town to live in.